Welcome. This is Tokyo. Come with me. You guys are watching this because you wanted me to touch base on um, the concept of what a man is and what that entails and everything in between. And I didn't have enough time on Snap to go into details. What's up? I love this guy. Good, good service. Damn good service. So, let's go outside real quick. So, what is a man? What is a man? A man, I couldn't go into detail because a man is a multifaceted individual, a being in which they are able to, let's see, where's the best lighting? There we go. Okay. So, a man is somebody who is able to be all of themselves while stepping to the occasion of what is necessary by the situation to perform tasks or make sacrificial actions that put the benefits of others first over his. A man is an individual of integrity. A man is a man of truth, a person of truth, character, dignity, honor, not pridefulness. And most of all, he is somebody that is the foundation to their family as a provider, right? Or in the relationship, a support system. But that isn't to say or take away from the female that she can't be supportive as well. But it is to say that in a relationship that there is a pillar. If you think about a TP, right? You do have the main cast or stand that's inside the TP that holds up everything, and then supporting pillars that you eventually wrap the thing around, right? If that makes any sense. So that's kind of how I see it, or a tent, right? So with that being said, we have been programmed into thinking that man is a over excessive amount of macho, chauvinistic bullshit and lack of emotions, burly, furry, unkept, just egotistical individual, right? That gets what he wants forcefully, oftentimes, that will not compromise, right? Unbending, ununderstanding, lacking empathy and everything else. This is what we're programmed into thinking what a man is. But it is neither of those things. It is falsified information through mainstream society that continues to warp the minds of good males, right? To make them these what I call beta males, which are individuals that lack all the characteristics that I've been speaking about earlier, and so they overcompensate with masculinity and all this extra bullshit. And let's not forget, materialistic assets to fortify their image and their value and their worth. So, and notice how I said value and worth separately. That is because value is positioning yourself as a product. Worth is the perceived value through others, right? So, both of which can be gained without financial things, if that makes sense. So, with that being said, God damn it, shit blowing in my eye. But with that being said, you men, and this is what this video is about, you men have the ability and the capacity to be all that you can be, as cliche as it sounds, by not giving in to the bullshit preconceived notions. You have the ability to be a full man for yourself, for your family, for your parents, for your girl or your wife, whatever that might look like. Be the man of your team, the guy at work, whatever the case may be, by simply digging down into what you're about. You feel me? Being a man also comes from being all of yourself and owning your actions, owning your decisions, which is resolve. It is knowing that, hey, I must make this decision. I'm willing to commit to this decision 110% despite the fact of what could happen, or what this will do to me, but it will help others, or it's not going to be fun and I have to do it. It's going to be a sacrifice. Kind of like the guys in football practice that are, at the gym at 4 a.m. and shit like that. Or, the basketball player that shoots a basketball like 1,000 times a day, which is like really mundane and boring, but it is the resolve to do and see an outcome necessary to his growth and development that makes him that man. You feel me? And so you cannot do that if you don't know who the fuck you are, okay? Look at me. I've got painted fingernails, right? Well, what man has painted fingernails? Again, this is the conditioned mainstream society preconceived notion that you're asking what guy paints his nails. Any guy can paint his nails without being gay. I'm heterosexual, right? So why are my nails painted? Because I've learned how to own up to my manliness, which then allows me to be comfortable doing things that are thought to be feminine. Because I know that my manliness is not determined based off of expression. That also is to say that men can wear pink, men can cry. You feel me? What a man is far more than what we have always thought. Now, why are my fingernails painted? Well, let me just give you a little backstory, just so that way you guys understand, because I just did this last week. So, my left hand is white, and all the rings that will be on the side will either be gold or white silver. White represents the pureness and the positivity that I produce, the content, who Tokyo is, me wanting to help others, help you, bring value to everybody around me, right? White is the light that I represent. On the other side, you have my right hand and all dark rings, right? To represent the darkness inside of me, that I'm a fucked up individual at the end of the day. There are some fucked up things that I've done in my time. There are fucked up things that I think about, and I'm just a very dirty fucking human. I recognize that and understand that just as far as the pendulum swings in the positive aspect, it also swings equally in the opposite direction. And I recognize that, and then of course circumvent that or choose against that based on resolve and the goodness of wanting to do the right thing, right? Because doing the wrong thing is easy. Anybody can do the wrong thing, but nobody wants to accept the consequences. So with that being said, hopefully this kind of makes more sense on what being a man is. Looks like the cops have caught on to me. I need to leave. So no, I'm joking. But no, hopefully that makes more sense to you guys. And with that being said, my name is Tokyo. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, so that way we can create this conversation. Right now, I'm new at doing this YouTube shit, so I apologize. I'm not good at it. It's gonna be raunchy, basic shit like this. There is no filters and fancy slides and stuff like that. This is just me being real with you guys, but I'm not on a time clock like I am on Snapchat. So for those of you guys watching this, I appreciate you. Much love, and take care. Subscribe, of course, and turn on those notifications, please.